going to go over the new Jeep Wrangler. This is a 2024 Jeep Wrangler sticker today. I'm going to show you what this thing costs. But first, real quick, couple questions answered I've gotten on the channel. Why did I buy a Jeep Wrangler versus another Jeep Gladiator? Well, let me say, first of all, I love the Jeep Gladiator. It's an awesome vehicle, one of my all-time favorites. But I wanted something a little bit smaller and a little bit different, I guess, for the channel. I really love the Jeep Wranglers. I've had a few of them over the years. This is definitely not my first. And I love the way that they look. First of all, the moddability of them and how you can go anywhere in them, both on and off-road. Not that I'm a big off-roader by any means, but they fit everywhere. You can do like U-turns and things like that on really small streets, which strangely I do a lot. And it's very simple to do with the Wrangler because it's so tiny. And again, I love the looks of them. There's somebody just waved at me going by. The camaraderie of the Jeep Wrangler is awesome. It's a very tight-knit group, and I really kind of like that. Anyway, just a real quick answer to those couple of questions I've gotten. Now, let's take a look at the sticker, what's on this vehicle, and what it actually goes for. All right, let's take a look. I've got you guys on the hat cam, and the sticker's in front of me. First of all, this is a 2024 Jeep Wrangler 2-door Sport S 4x4. Real quick, I just wanted to mention the parts source for this vehicle, since that's a big point of contention these days. 64% of the parts in this vehicle came from the US and Canada, 18% from Mexico, and apparently another 18% rather unknown. Kind of strange. Final assembly point is in Toledo, Ohio. Transmission and engine, United States. All right, let's run through it. First of all, base price, $31,895. Going on down the list here, the exterior color, it is anvil clear. Kind of a, I don't know what you call this, a bluish gray, I guess, is what I would call this Jeep. Interior is black. Interior is cloth, low back bucket seats. The engine, it is a 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder, dual overhead cam turbo with stop start. Something I really can't stand. It's an 8-speed automatic transmission. Standard equipment on this Jeep. Off-road info pages, whatever that is. I assume that's something in the infotainment system. Command track, part-time 4-wheel drive system, 3.45 overall top gear ratio. Fuel tank skid plate shield. Transfer case skid plate shield. Transmission skid plate shield, park view rear backup camera, electronic roll mitigation. Good thing to have in a Jeep Wrangler. Hill start assist, push button start, love that feature. Don't like the old key in the old slot thing. Safety, or rather Sentry key theft deterrent system, tire pressure monitoring display, advanced multi-stage front airbags, supplemental front seat mounted side airbags, supplemental side airbags. Let's see, selectable tire fill alert. That means it will tell you when it goes below a certain amount of air pressure. 17.5 gallon fuel tank. Interior features, Uconnect 5 with a 12.3-inch touchscreen display, Apple CarPlay, Google Android Auto, Sirius Radio, who cares, hands-free phone and audio, which, by the way, seems to work pretty good so far. Jeep Connect, connected services with trial. That means you get a 4G hotspot, who cares. Cluster 3.5-inch black and white display. Remote USB port, 8 speakers, 6-way manual adjustable driver's seat, 2-way manual lumbar adjustable driver's seat. That's very comfortable. 4-way manual adjustable front passenger seat with no lumbar. Ambient LED interior lighting, rear folding seat, which I have removed, by the way. Air conditioning, 12-volt auxiliary power outlet, driver and passenger assist handles. Exterior features: 17-inch by 7.5-inch black steel styled wheels. Now, I, of course, have changed those out. I've now got aftermarket wheels and aftermarket tires, so we don't really have those anymore on my Jeep. Let's see, it was a 245/75 R17 all-season tire, full-size spare, that, by the way, still works with the setup I have because of the size. Premium black Sunrider soft top. That has been replaced. We'll get to that in just a minute, and then some other non-relevant info down there. Then we have 2 front and 1 rear tow hooks, halogen headlamps, too bad they're not LEDs, headlamps with turn off time delay, that's good in case you ever leave your lights on by mistake, front fog lamps, I need to black those out or at least smoke them, I think. Front dome lamp with on-off switch, full doors with roll-up windows, definitely a must, incandescent tail lights, molded in-color fender flares, optional equipment. Now this is where it replaces some of the other things, like the one thing I mentioned there before. Let's see, we have the Anvil clear paint, that cost me, and let's get into the cost now, an extra $595. I do like that color though. Customer preferred package 228, $3,500, which consists of power heated mirrors. Don't need that, I live in South Texas. Premium wrap steering wheel, it's pretty comfortable. Windshield with Corning Gorilla Glass. I still say that's a gimmick, but we'll find out. Anti-lock 4-wheel disc brakes, deep tint sunscreen windows, everything except the front, which I had to do. Remote keyless entry, full speed forward collision warning plus, adaptive cruise control with stop, advanced brake assist, sun visors with illuminated vanity mirrors. Then we get to, and that, by the way, is everything you get for that extra $3,500. Now, for $2,500, you get an 8-speed automatic versus a manual. Select speed control, and then we have another charge, black 3-piece hardtop, $1,495. That replaces the soft top that I mentioned earlier. Rear window defroster is part of that. Rear window wiper washer, again, part of that hardtop. No soft top. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but some Jeep Wranglers come with both. Of course, you pay for it, the soft top and the hard top. Freedom panel storage bag, it's in a closet somewhere. Now, we had 17-inch by 7.5-inch aluminum wheels. That was a big waste of money for me since, as I pointed out earlier, I have replaced them. There's a destination charge of $1,795. So what's the grand total? $42,875 for this Jeep Wrangler. Now, real quick, fuel economy. Oh, by the way, it has a 5-year, 60,000-mile powertrain warranty, and then a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper or basic limited warranty. Fuel economy, 20 miles per gallon in the city, 21 in the highway. Combined city and highway, they rate at 21. So it actually must be above 21 to come up with an average of 21, but that's what it states. Supposedly, I'm going to spend $3,000 in fuel costs over 5 years compared to the average new vehicle, and it burns 4.8 gallons for every 100 miles. Let's see, they say the average fuel cost is $2,550. That's kind of rated just a little bit below average when it comes to other vehicles similar to this. And then a smog rating, if you're living in California, I guess, of 7 out of 10. Not too great. You want that number to be lower, of course. So that's it. That's what my Jeep Wrangler is. That's the sticker on it. I kind of missed going over that before, I think. So now you know, if you're in the market and you're looking for a Jeep Wrangler, kind of average, comfortably equipped, I'd say, that's what you can expect. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd be curious to know. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Bye.